It's fun picking on the director. It's not fun when Jay Peckham shows up with a face that.
That's my angry face.
3-1, not in favor of the Sarnia Sting. Longest period ever.
Oh.
Wow. When you have, I was up there talking to Jim Morrison, and he's
right.
The real Jim Morrison.
The real Jim Morrison, not the dead guy.
No. And I said, wow, longest period ever. And he goes, well, when you have that many reviews happening, we had a goaltender interference review. We had another penalty review. But I do have to say, it was really nice to see Jamieson Reese for all 11 minutes and 51 seconds.
Thanks for coming back. See you later.
And now he's gone. If you haven't been watching, he 5 minutes and a game misconduct. Conduct. Yeah, the other guy's going to need a new face. It was a head contact.
And you know what? I was all prepared to come up here and talk about the outstanding play of Jamieson Reese. The first 10 minutes of this hockey game was all about Jamieson Reese. He was, it's incredible. This kid's got skills.
He was hungry too, right?
Skills. Sure. And he's hungry. Out there and he's being persistent on the puck, and he's out skating them. Yeah. He's out controlling the puck. He's out stick handling them, the whole 9 yards. And then he's got to go do something ultimately stupid.
Okay, you can say that.
Can I say that? Am I allowed to say that?
I can't say that. You can.
From a fan perspective,
I can just not disagree with you.
he's the kind of talent we need on the team, but that. No.
Well, he was back.
No.
He was back for 11 minutes and 51 seconds.
And now he's
gone for
the game, man.
Quite a while.
And then some, right? So yeah.
We'll find out.
They're going to review that. As with any head check, you can watch the OHL is probably going to review that, and I would expect that there are going to be some suspension games going to be probably dealt out for that.
Is it okay to guess how many?
I'm going to say 10. Repeat offender. You think it's going to be 10? I don't know. I figure he's going to be 6 to 8 at least.
Yeah.
Repeat offender, right? It's not the first 10. Time he's gone. Yeah.
I don't wish any. Don't get me wrong. I don't wish any ill on anybody like this.
No, but
we've had this conversation before about this type of.
It didn't have to happen. Is what that's my point, right? It didn't have to happen.
And when something like this happens, it is brutal.
Yeah.
It was brutal.
Yeah.
We get the aggression in hockey. We understand the
100%.
Fights. I never really understood it, but I get it, sort of. But that is just a brutal play. And I don't know.
If you want to see a good, strong, aggressive hit,
but
watch. Kelton Hatcher has leveled a few guys out there, but they were clean hits.
He's learned how to hit. And he's learned how to take them well as just as important.
Fair enough.
Because you have to be, you get out on the ice there, things are happening, moving all over the place. People are going to run into each other. I understand that. But to what? Yeah. But it'll be interesting to see. It is too bad because, we talked about it at the pregame, how it's exciting to see Jamieson Reese back.
Yeah.
He's obviously been missed on this roster.
Yeah.
And I wasn't surprised to see that first 10 minutes of him.
No.
He's been off for so long. He's hungry. He's
and Roth and Jostling on a lineup is
amazing.
It's incredible. We were. Up until that very moment,
a piece of the Sting that has been missing.
Up until we scored first. Sean Jostling, brilliant goal. I loved Sean Jostling.
He was amazing.
He's a great kid, a wonderful player. So you get that. We're on top of this. We were playing forward hockey. Gaudreau had a bunch of great saves. We were playing in that front. We were on track. I was sitting there going through my commentary in my head what I was going to say, and I wanted to say, wow, if we keep up this level of hockey, you know what, we might even get ourselves a playoff spot. Like, holy crap, it was good.
Well, we're running out of time for
that. And then what happened? And we were 1-0, and now and then 1-1. We were still playing good hockey after that.
Which was a fair enough goal, I think.
That happens, and now we're down 3-1.
The mood has swung, and there's no doubt about it. Going back upstairs to Jim, it's always interesting to be up there and have these conversations with guys that have been around for a long, long time of hockey.
Yeah.
And they fill me in well. And I said, wow, I'm just getting a vibe out here now. All of a sudden, it's floating in the air. You can even feel the people walking by
100%.
right now. Right? Wow, they're shaking their head and they're
And then we end up giving up a shorthanded goal.
Well,
right at the end of the period to make it 3-1. Shorthanded goal.
So now what happens? So Reese is gone. Okay, bye-bye. See you later. Talk to you eventually.
Yeah. Well, now we scramble. Now we juggle some lines. And
but what's the mood in the room?
You know what? I don't know. You know what?
Because you have to
we got to get a
out of this, right? You got to no worries.
They got to get a handle on it, and they got to stay out of the penalty box, and they got to get back to that, sort of strong, aggressive, first to the puck kind of hockey. Control the puck, be on top of it.
And you know what? Kudos to Ryan McGregor, who's been in a lot of the right places.
Yeah.
Some definitely missed opportunities.
No, 100%.
I mean, there was one play where he came over in front of the Otters goalie, and he just almost
We've had a lot of great hockey played in that first 10 to 15 minutes.
The wraparound goal and the whole
talk about letting the air out of the tires, right? So
and that's right, a good point, because not just Jamison Reese being let down. I'm sure he's really upset being back there. You saw him go off. He's like, "Oh, are you kidding me?" And I'm sure those weren't the only words out of his mouth. But the rest of the team, I'm quite sure, excited to have him back as well, and to have that element out there, and then it's taken away from you.
Sure.
It's like being told you're getting a new car, and then it doesn't come in.
Or it's a 23-year-old piece of junk.
Right. That you paid a whole bunch for.
That just likes to wreck things. Come on!
Right. Jay's going to need some anger management by the end of this game.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay,
I'd be lucky to have a voice for the second
stepping
period.
forward now, though, they've got to get themselves organized. They've got to put the Reese issue behind.
Sure.
And go, hey, we've still got 40 minutes left here.
There
is time to make this up.
We know that the Otters, they're in 12th place overall in the league right now, ahead of us at 16th. And so we know that they're a decent team and they can play hockey. Last game they beat us 6-2. We have to get on top of it and we have to figure them out. Their goaltender, I think we know how to score on them.
I think so.
I think we know how to score on it. And the question is how to get there.
Some top-notch players in there. You look at they talked about Jamie Drysdale.
Oh my goodness, absolutely,
the world champion, right? So
no
slackers on that team.
They've got some strong players, and I think we still have to continue to take the physical game to them without sending any more players out into the the locker room kind of thing. I think and I think we have to stay in control of the puck, keep our emotions in check, play forward hockey.
That's key.
We got to be first. It's speed. Speed's going to beat them, right? We have to be first to the puck, and we have to keep up that that play at the blue line, because I think that's been really strong right now. Is we've been playing real strong at the blue line at this point. So I think we just have to
come
keep
back
that up.
out and play the first 10 minutes of hockey of that first period.
Yeah, all over again.
And do it all over again, but do it for 20 minutes.
And I'd like to see, we've got a couple of speed demons. I'd like to see them really pick up that mantle, because I think the thing that Reese does for us is he picks up the pace of the game.
Certainly.
You know what I mean? And so we need somebody like that. We need a Ty Voigt or a Ryan Roth to step up into that role and play that playmaker.
Ryan Roth was on my mind for sure.
You know what I mean? And be that playmaker and make those things happen, right? Take the speed, make it work. Yeah.
It certainly makes a difference too when this place is packed. I don't have the numbers. I'll have them for next time. But again, Silver Stick is in town,
which means that the median age is about 9.
Feeling a little old, are we, Jay?
Yeah, I'm thinking.
See, I just don't care.
No, it's good. Don't get me wrong.
I have gray hair.
Yeah.
You have it here, I think.
Yes, I do.
Down there.
But
it is great. It's
yeah, absolutely. Lots of kids from Silver Stick and stuff like that here watching what hockey can be, right? And you know what? I mean, that's another thing about today's incident is that, you know what? You don't want to be teaching the kids that are watching from Silver Stick that that's the way hockey's played. I think it's a bad example.
Well,
sorry, I
don't think anybody's going to disagree with you there. However, when there's a fight out there on the ice and kids are going, yeah, is that okay too?
No, not at all. I never let my kids do that.
Yeah.
Nope, not at all. They didn't get to boo.
Right.
And they don't get to cheer on for a fight. That's never happened. We enjoyed watching some of the fights, but especially the ones played by the sort of the unwritten fight rules, right?
Right. Gotcha.
Anything else other beyond that was too much.
So 3-1 now in favor of the Erie Otters. What will the next 20 minutes bring? That's always the next question here. There's still opportunity. If they get through, I think the big thing is, I already said it, if you can bring back that 10 minutes that we saw, but do it for 20. Hold on to the emotions. I think that's the biggest key for the rest of this
and keep
hockey
up the
game.
Speed.
Keep up
the pace. I think,
and hold on to those emotions.
I don't think the Erie Otters were expecting that pace of hockey game, so we got to take it.
Stay on the penalty box. I said that pre-show, and they obviously didn't listen to me. What do I know, right?
I know.
So, all right, they're back out on the ice in about a minute, ready to get things underway. So we'll be back. Hopefully, Jake Peckham will be smiling because that's important. That's all that's really important.
Yes.
For the show live on location. Once again, I'm David Burrows and my friend Jay Peckham.
Go Sting, go!
Talk to you soon.
Stay out of the penalty box.